Dwayne Wade's got a track record, not just for slam dunks, but also for being a social justice maestro. However, there have been whispers and rumors about his sexuality. The beloved NBA legend is believed to be cooking in the private quarters of his life.
So I want to talk to you guys. I think going forward, I'm ready to live my truth.
Recent revelations from fans and associates aren't doing him any favors. In this video, we will look at new footage making rounds about his sexuality and relationship. Is it true? One person who has come forward with explosive allegations is Wade's former business partner, Baron Richard Von Houtman. In an interview with the Palm Beach Post's Pageantville Live, Von Houtman made a series of jaw-dropping claims about Wade's wild party scene. According to Von Houtman, during Wade's marriage, he would host tea parties in an apartment with his entourage. But these were not your typical tea parties. They were filled with drugs and debauchery. Von Houtman claims that Wade actively participated in the puff-puff-pass culture that permeated these gatherings. But it doesn't stop there. Wade allegedly used this apartment to organize sea parties, which were not your ordinary parties either. These sea parties were notorious for their excessive drug use and the presence of young men, all invited by Wade himself. Von Houtman describes the apartment as a 4-bedroom place on the first floor of a high-rise building. Von Houtman recalls receiving a call from his cleaning crew one day, reporting a disgusting sight. The apartment was trashed and filthy, and it wasn't the first time. These parties would happen 2 or 3 times a week, with dozens of people in attendance. Rappers, Wade's entourage, and women they picked up in clubs were regulars at these gatherings. Von Houtman goes on to describe the aftermath of these parties. Used condoms littered the floor of the bedrooms, and clear traces of sexual activity were found on all the beds. Champagne and hard liquor bottles were practically finished, blunts were scattered around, and partially consumed food was left to rot on tables and chairs. The allegations made by Von Houtman paint a disturbing picture of Wade's party lifestyle. He claims to have been told multiple times that Wade attended the majority of these wild shindigs, despite never receiving a formal invitation. It seems that Wade's parties, both at the apartment and his own house, have been a long-standing tradition known to many. These revelations are reminiscent of similar claims made about other celebrities. Jessica Reed Krause, in an article about Elon Musk and Amber Heard, mentioned that questionable parties have been hosted by Musk and Heard since 2011. It was even suggested that certain individuals were tasked with bringing young people to these parties. Von Houtman's allegations challenge the image of perfection that Wade has carefully cultivated since his entry into the NBA in 2003. Fans are left questioning whether there is more to Wade than meets the eye. Could he be leading a double life, hiding his true self behind a carefully crafted media persona? The allegations made by Von Houtman are serious and cannot be ignored. They raise questions about Wade's character and the authenticity of his public image. The speculation surrounding Dwayne Wade's alleged creepy gay parties doesn't stop at the wild gatherings and shocking allegations. Many fans have turned their attention to Wade's Instagram posts, searching for clues that might confirm his sexuality. After posting a handful of images on his Instagram account, where he is seen hanging out with his wife, Gabrielle Union, and their daughter, Kavia James, some people have interpreted these pictures as Wade finally acknowledging his true sexual orientation. One particular photo caught the attention of commenters, where Wade is sitting in a chair with his legs crossed, watching his wife feed their daughter from a bottle. Several media outlets have suggested that this position, with Wade's legs crossed, gave rise to rumors that he might be gay. One person even pointed out the tattoo on his leg, claiming that people who have such tattoos typically have homosexual leanings. In another picture, Wade is seen flaunting his uniquely painted toenails and a gold anklet, further fueling the speculation. But it's not just the Instagram posts that have fans questioning Wade's sexuality. In an interview, Wade openly addressed his support for his gay son, expressing his role as a parent to be a voice and a role model. He emphasized the importance of being unselfish and allowing his children to be their authentic selves. Wade's support for his son has been widely praised, but it has also led to further speculation about his own sexuality. He also said this:
I used to put on heels. I used to do all those things. I try to put on whatever my sisters wear. When all my sisters did, I try to do those things.
The revelation of Wade's support for his gay son has caused fans to wonder if he might be opening up about his own sexual orientation. Could Wade be using his son's journey as a way to hint at his own truth? The comments made by fans and the evidence from his Instagram posts have left many convinced that Wade might indeed be gay. It's important to note that Wade's personal life has been subject to scrutiny in the past. His ex-wife, Siobhan Funches, made claims in their divorce case in Chicago, alleging that Wade had given her an STD contracted outside of their marriage. She also accused him of deserting her and their 2 children. These claims, combined with the recent allegations made by Von Houtman, have further fueled the speculation surrounding Wade's personal life. As the scandal surrounding Dwayne Wade's alleged secret gay parties continued to unfold, one voice stood out among the rest, that of Boosie, the outspoken rapper known for his controversial opinions. Boosie wasted no time in expressing his disapproval of the LGBTQ+ community, and he took aim at at Dwayne with a series of offensive comments and personal attacks. When Dwayne's child Zaya came out as transgender, Boosie couldn't hold back his strong opinions. In a now infamous rant, he exclaimed, "I gotta say something about this Dwayne Wade. You going too far now. That is a male, 12 years old. At 12, they don't even know what the next meal gonna be. They don't have figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything, at 16 and fall in love with her, but his be gone. Like, bruh, you going too far, dog." Boosie's comments sparked outrage and condemnation from many who saw them as hateful and ignorant. Gabrielle Union, Dwayne's wife, was quick to check Boosie for his strong opinions about their child. She rightfully defended Zaya's right to express her true identity, but Boosie didn't stop there. He went on to suggest that Dwayne himself might be on the down low, insinuating that Dwayne's alleged secret gay parties were a reflection of his own hidden desires. In a Twitter post targeting Gabrielle Union, Boosie wrote, "LOL, the whole world knows I love women, and the world knows your husband loves D. I hope you don't think blacks look at y'all like a power couple. They don't. I have refused to talk about y'all in interviews, and here you go, banging him with that D and waiting on a script, you little white girl." Boosie's comments not only targeted Dwayne and Gabriel personally, but also perpetuated harmful stereotypes and offensive language. His history of making derogatory remarks about the LGBTQ+ community was well documented. In 2019, when Lil Nas X came out as gay, Boosie made offensive jokes and even threatened him, stating that he would drag and whoop his behind. It was clear that Boosie's disdain for the LGBTQ+ community ran deep. He had been vocal for years about his opposition to what he perceived as the media's push for the LGBTQ+ agenda. In interviews, he expressed his frustration, claiming that gay stuff is everywhere and accusing those behind it of trying to make a monetary gain. Boosie's offensive comments and personal attacks on Dwayne Wade were met with widespread criticism. Many argued that his hatred and obsession with the LGBTQ+ community were unwarranted and harmful. They questioned why he was so concerned about what gay people were doing and why he felt the need to attack and belittle others based on their sexual orientation. Amidst the controversy surrounding Dwayne Wade, people were quick to draw parallels between him and Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard again? In July 2023, Dwight Howard faced serious accusation of sexual assault. Stephen Harper filed a lawsuit claiming that Howard assaulted him at his Atlanta home in 2021. Howard denied the allegations, but the lawsuit detailed disturbing incidents. This wasn't the first time Harper accused Howard. He reported a similar incident in 2022, leading to a police investigation that was closed due to lack of evidence. Despite this, Harper pursued legal action in 2023. Howard denies wrongdoing in response to the lawsuit filed by Harper, who accuses Howard of non-consensual acts during an encounter at Howard's residence. Howard claims any interaction was consensual. The contrasting stories have caused confusion. According to the lawsuit, the encounter started consensually but took a dark turn. Harper alleges non-consensual acts by Howard, leading to serious charges, including assault and battery. Both parties released statements through their lawyers, with Harper emphasizing the lawsuit aims for justice, not extortion. No court dates are scheduled yet, and how long the legal process takes will depend on the Gwinnett County court system. Many people are watching this case closely, eager to know what really happened. The result of this legal fight will not only affect the people involved, but also have a big impact on Dwight Howard's reputation. However, it might not be fair to compare Dwight Howard's situation with Dwayne Wade's. Despite some recent controversies and rumors, Dwayne Wade has a great public image. Dwayne Wade's personal life has been filled with both triumphs and challenges, and it all began with his early relationships and marriage to Siobhan Funches. Wade and Funches were high school sweethearts who tied the knot in 2002, embarking on what they hoped would be a lifelong journey together. Their love story seemed like a fairy tale at first, with two young individuals deeply in love and ready to take on the world. However, as time went on, their relationship faced numerous obstacles that would test their commitment to each other. In 2007, after 5 years of marriage, Wade and Funches decided to part ways. The split was far from amicable, and what followed was a highly publicized and acrimonious court battle. The divorce proceedings were filled with allegations and accusations, painting a picture of a relationship that had deteriorated beyond repair. Finally, in 2010, the divorce was granted, marking the end of Wade and Funches' tumultuous marriage. Despite the challenges they faced, they were able to find some common ground and move forward for the sake of their two children. In 2011, Wade was granted sole custody of their two children, a decision that would shape his role as a father and his commitment to his family. This custody battle was not an easy one, but Wade's love for his children and his determination to provide them with a stable and loving environment drove him to fight for their well-being. Wade's dedication to his his family extended beyond his own children. He also took on the responsibility of raising his nephew, the son of his sister, Deanna. This act of love and support showcases Wade's selflessness and his willingness to step up for those he cares about. While Wade was navigating the challenges of his divorce and custody battle, he found love again in the arms of actress Gabrielle Union. Their relationship began in 2008, and despite the difficulties they faced, they remained committed to each other. According to Wade, he and Union briefly split up at some point early in 2013 due to the demands of their careers. However, their love for each other prevailed, and they eventually reconciled. During their brief separation, Wade found himself in another relationship, this time with Aha Metoye, with whom he conceived a child. Despite this complicated situation, Wade and Union remained dedicated to their relationship and their future together. In December 2013, they became engaged, and on August 30th, 2014, they exchanged vows in a beautiful ceremony in Miami. On November 7, 2018, Wade and Union welcomed their daughter into the world. The birth of their daughter was a joyous occasion, and it solidified their bond as a family. However, the most shocking revelation came in 2020 when Wade's 12-year-old child came out as a transgender girl and changed her name to Zaya. Wade and Union's unwavering support for Zaya's journey has been an inspiration to many. They have become advocates for LGBTQ+ rights and have used their platform to spread love, acceptance, and understanding. Wade's decision to publicly share his family's story and his commitment to creating a safe and inclusive environment for his children is truly commendable. In an interview in April 2023, Wade revealed that he made the decision to move his family out of Florida partially due to the state's anti-LGBTQ+ policies. This move further exemplifies his dedication to creating a better world for his children and his support for the LGBTQ+ community. Dwayne Wade's impact extends far beyond the basketball court. He is not only a legendary athlete, but also a dedicated philanthropist who has made it his mission to give back to the community and make a positive difference in the lives of others. In 2003, Wade founded the Wade's World Foundation. This charitable organization provides support to community-based organizations promoting education, health, and social skills for children in at-risk situations. Through his foundation, Wade has been able to touch the lives of countless individuals and make a lasting impact on their futures. One of the ways Wade demonstrates his commitment to the community is through his involvement in various outreach programs. He hosts a variety of events and initiatives in both Chicago and South Florida, where he encourages young people to develop their talents and reach their full potential. These programs provide opportunities for children to explore their passions, whether it be through sports, arts, or academics. In 2008, Wade announced his partnership with former teammate Alonzo Mourning's charitable foundation and co-hosted Zio's Summer Groove, an annual summer event. This event brings together athletes, celebrities, and community members for a week of activities aimed at raising funds for various charitable causes. Wade's philanthropic efforts extend beyond organized events and initiatives. He has also made personal gestures of kindness that have touched the lives of individuals in need. One such act of generosity occurred on December 24, 2008, when Wade purchased a new home for a South Florida woman whose family home was accidentally burned down. Not only did he provide a new home for the family, but he also donated furnishings, clothing, and gifts to help them rebuild their lives. Wade's compassion and empathy are further exemplified by his interactions with sick children. After breaking his own Miami Heat single-season scoring record, Wade gave the jersey he wore in that night's victory to 8-year-old Michael Stolzenberg, an avid Heat fan who had lost his hands and feet due to a bacterial infection. In September 2009, Wade donated money from his foundation to prevent the Robbins, Illinois Public Library from shutting down. He handed library director Priscilla Coatney a $25,000 check, ensuring that the community would continue to have access to educational resources and a safe space for learning and growth. Wade's philanthropic efforts have also extended beyond the borders of the United States. In January 2010, he co-founded the Athletes Relief Fund for Haiti, a fundraising initiative aimed at helping the victims of the devastating earthquake that struck the country. The fund received overwhelming support from athletes, and within just 3 days, it had already raised over $800,000. One cause that holds a special place in Wade's heart is St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. He has been an avid supporter of the hospital. He has served as an ambassador for their Hoops for St. Jude basketball initiative. Wade's involvement with St. Jude showcases his dedication to improving the lives of children facing serious illnesses and his belief in the power of medical research and innovation. Wade's philanthropy work has not gone unnoticed. In recognition of his efforts, he was included in Time's list of the 100 most influential people of 2020. This acknowledgement highlights the impact he has made and the inspiration he has provided to others through his charitable endeavors. In April 2021, Wade took his commitment to the next level by becoming a minority owner of the Utah Jazz. This move allows him to have a direct impact on the team and the community it represents. In October 2021, Wade's eldest son, Zaire Wade, was was drafted by the Salt Lake City Stars, the NBA G League affiliate of the Utah Jazz. Wade is a devout Christian, and his faith has played a significant role in his life. Throughout most of his career, he chose to wear the number 3 on his jersey, symbolizing the Holy Trinity. This decision was a reflection of his deep-rooted religious beliefs and served as a constant reminder of the importance of his faith. Wade's mother, Jalinda, also has a strong connection to Christianity. After years of struggling with drug problems, she found solace in her faith in 2001. During her final prison sentence in 2002 and 2003, she served as a minister, sharing her newfound spirituality with others. In January 2007, she was ordained as a Baptist minister. She formed the non-denominational Temple of Praise, Binding and Loosing Ministry in Chicago. Wade has shown his support for his mother's ministry by purchasing a church building for her in May 2008. This act of generosity not only demonstrates his love for his mother, but also his commitment to his own spiritual journey. Wade's faith is deeply ingrained in his life, and he tithes 10% of his salary to his mother's church. In addition to his religious beliefs, Wade has also made a name for himself in the world of television. In 2007, he made a guest appearance on Season 3, Episode 13 of Super Nanny, where he served as a role model and provided advice to a family's son. In 2019, Wade took on a new role as a guest judge on Season 14 of America's Got Talent. Alongside his wife, Gabrielle Union, he brought his unique perspective and expertise to the show, providing valuable feedback to the contestants. His presence on the show allowed him to connect with a wider audience and showcase his versatility as a public figure. In 2021, it was announced that Wade would be the host of The Cube, a popular game show currently airing on TBS. Wade's charisma and natural on-screen presence make him a perfect fit for the role, and fans are excited to see him in this new capacity. Wade's involvement in television not only showcases his talent and versatility, but also provides him with a platform to share his story and inspire others. His journey from a young boy with big dreams to a basketball superstar and philanthropist is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and faith. Is it becoming a trend? NBA and hip-hop are still two communities where people haven't fully come to terms with the sexual orientation of their stars. In the world of professional basketball, there are few players who have made as significant an impact as Jason Collins. Throughout his 13 seasons in the NBA, Collins made history by becoming the first male athlete still playing it. One of the 4 major professional team sports in North America to come out as gay. On April 29, 2013, Collins made a courageous announcement that would change the landscape of professional sports. In a heartfelt article published in Sports Illustrated, Collins publicly declared that he was gay, becoming the first active male athlete in a major American team sport to do so. Collins' decision to come out was met with both praise and criticism. While many applauded his bravery and celebrated his openness, others questioned the impact it would have on his career and the sports industry as a whole. But Collins remained steadfast in his belief that being true to himself was more important than any potential backlash. His story quickly gained national attention, and he became a symbol of hope and inspiration for LGBTQ+ athletes around the world. Collins used his platform to advocate for equality and acceptance, becoming an ambassador for the LGBTQ+ community in sports. In the aftermath of his announcement, Collins received an outpouring of support from fellow athletes, fans, and even former President Barack Obama, who commended his courage. Collins' impact extended far beyond the basketball court, as he became a beacon of hope for those struggling with their own identities. Today, Jason Collins continues to be an influential figure in the sports world. His legacy as a trailblazer and advocate for LGBTQ+ rights is undeniable. Another such player is John Amaechi, a former NBA player who made history by becoming the first former NBA player to publicly come out as gay. In February 2007, Amaechi made headlines. In his memoir, Man in the Middle, Amaechi publicly came out as gay, becoming the first former NBA player to do so. His decision to share his truth was met with both support and skepticism. Amaechi's coming out was a pivotal moment in the fight for LGBTQ+ visibility in professional sports. His bravery and honesty paved the way for other athletes to embrace their true selves without fear of judgment or discrimination. After retiring from basketball, Amaechi founded his company, Amaechi Performance Systems, and began working as a psychologist and consultant. He used his platform to promote inclusivity and diversity in sports, challenging the status quo and advocating for equality. Today, John Amaechi is recognized as one of the world's most high-profile gay athletes. Trayvon Free is another player who transitioned from the basketball court to the comedy stage, all while embracing his true self as a bisexual man. Born and raised in Compton, California, Free's love for basketball began at an early age. As a student at Dominguez High School, he showcased his skills on the court and was even awarded the title of team's best player by the Los Angeles Times in 2002. However, it was during a period of injury that Free discovered another talent that would change the course of his life: comedy. While recovering from a torn meniscus in his right knee that required surgery, Free used his sense of humor to entertain his teammates. Little did he know that this would be the beginning of his career as a comedian. Free's ability to make people laugh soon caught the attention of others, and he decided to pursue comedy as a profession. In 2011, he came out as bisexual, publicly sharing his sexual orientation with the world. This was a significant moment for Free, as he became an advocate for LGBTQ+ visibility in the comedy industry. Throughout his career, Free has used his platform to challenge stereotypes and break down barriers. He has been open about his experiences as a bisexual man, using his unique perspective to bring laughter and understanding to audiences around the world. In 2018, Free made an appearance on the cover of Gay Times, further solidifying his role as a prominent LGBTQ+ figure in the entertainment industry. Let's turn our attention to the rap community as well. Young M.A. is openly lesbian and often discusses her sexuality in her music. She revealed in a 2016 interview that she knew she was gay since first grade. In a Vogue interview, she emphasized the importance of being open about her attraction to women, stating that hiding this aspect made it challenging for her to create music. In 2019, when asked about her sexual preference, she acknowledged it during an interview with Hollywood Unlocked's Jason Lee. She said, "No, I'm young M.A. We don't do no labels. I just wouldn't date a guy. Nah, bro, I don't like that." In an interview with Noisy Raps, she emphasized that being true to herself has made her more relatable, and she now feels more at ease with who she is. Music has become a means for her to express and cope with her emotions, especially regarding her sexuality, which she had concealed for a long time. Growing up in New York City played a crucial role in her journey of self-acceptance and understanding her sexuality. She said, "In New York City, it's popular. I used to think to myself, man, there's a lot of gay people out there, and it made me comfortable. It was like, I can be myself. I used to still try to hide it until it was overwhelming. There were just too many girls attracted to me." She is open about being a lesbian, but doesn't want it to be the main focus of her career. In June 2019, Lil Nas X told his dad and sister that he was gay. Despite worries about his fans' reactions, he openly shared his sexual orientation on June 30th, the last day of Pride Month. This aligns with hints in his song Closure, praised by Rolling Stone for its thoughtful exploration of self-honesty, maturity, and self-acceptance. He tweeted, "Some of y'all already know, some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all not gonna with me no more. But before this month ends, I want y'all to listen closely to Closure." A few days later, he openly revealed in a BBC Breakfast interview that he is gay. He shares that he had thought about keeping this part of himself private, but chose to be honest. His goal is to inspire others going through similar struggles with their identities. The interview also touches on potential backlash, and Lil Nas X discusses how he plans to handle negative comments on the internet. While the news received mostly supportive reactions, there was also some hate, especially homophobic comments on social media, which Lil Nas X addressed rather than ignored. Ice Spice is another rapper who has been openly discussing her sexual preferences for a while. In September 2021, she tweeted, "What's it called when you're attracted to masculinity in women and femininity in men?" This suggested that she had more to share. She shared her views with Darden, expressing a dislike for people who are not open about being attracted to both sexes. Later, in a video for Genius discussing her song Bikini Bottom, she confidently revealed her sexual orientation. Ice Spice is loved by both male and female fans, including those who appreciate traditional gender roles and those who don't. Despite her image, she receives support from female rappers like Nicki Minaj. Ice Spice stays true to herself, and her music resonates with a wide audience, including the LGBTQ+ community. These stories, including those of other impressive athletes we've talked about, hinted that real strength comes from accepting oneself. Dwayne Wade's openness about supporting his gay son and addressing personal challenges, like revealing a previous child, to his then-girlfriend Gabrielle Union, suggests he's candid. Yet some parts of his past are still unclear. As Wade faces allegations and ventures into post-NBA roles like hosting a game show and investing in sports organizations, fans have lingering questions. They deserve clarity about Wade's true sexuality. If you enjoyed this video, click on the card showing on your screen right now for more videos.